everybody, it's Sara. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this new video. So it's been a couple of weeks since the last time I posted a video, but we are back, and today I really wanted to film a weekend reading vlog, and then somehow I blinked and it's like 3 p.m, almost 4 actually, on Saturday. So I don't know what happened there. So maybe this is going to be actually kind of like a 24-hour readathon, but like a very chill one. I'm not planning on reading anything too crazy. Also, the light just keeps on shifting. I don't know why. It's like a little bit cloudy today. It's also very hot. But anyway, I wanted to film this video because I've been in kind of like a small reading slump in the last couple of months, in the last 2 months I want to say. Like, I haven't read a lot, hence why also I haven't been making a lot of videos on this channel. But recently I actually started a book and I am really enjoying it, and I'm almost done with it. So I just really wanted to finish this book and carry my enthusiasm throughout this weekend. So this is what we're going to do today. And since this is kind of like a getting back into the reading mood readathon, I thought I would also read 2 graphic novels because I feel like these are really just great to motivate you to pick up more books. Let's just talk about that book that I've been talking about without naming it for the last couple of minutes, and that book is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. This is an adult fantasy novel, and it's about this island on which there are 2 clans and they've been at war for centuries, and we follow this main character who actually went over to the mainland to become a bard, but then he is called back to the island where he always felt like an outcast because a lot of young girls have been disappearing from the island, and they feel that because he is a bard now and he can communicate with the island spirits, maybe he can help bringing them back. And this so far has been such an incredible novel. I had heard great things about this, so I was very excited to pick it up, and so far honestly it is living up to all of my expectations. If you love folklore and fantasy stories about nature with great atmosphere, and it is also, I feel like, kind of inspired by Scotland, then you would definitely enjoy this. It also has like a great love story in the center of it, and also a great mystery because of the missing girls. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one, even though I still haven't finished it. But I have like just a little over 100 pages left, I think. So yeah, I definitely think that I can finish this weekend, and I'm very excited to see what is going to happen. Then the next book that I would love to read into this 24-hour readathon kind of vlog is Bloom by Kevin Panetta and Savannah Ganucheau. I think that's how you pronounce their name. And this is a graphic novel that I have seen going around multiple times, and I've always been very intrigued to read it because it just looks like a very sweet contemporary story. I think it's about these 2 boys who fall in love when they work at one of the 2 main characters' father's bakery. So they kind of fall in love baking bread, which honestly sounds so sweet and so great. And I've also seen this being recommended to people who love Heartstopper, and obviously, as you all know, I really do love Heartstopper, so I feel like this is probably going to be a great pick for me. The art also looks so beautiful. It's all blue tones, and yeah, it just looks absolutely amazing. So definitely very excited about this. And then finally, the 3rd book that I really want to get to is Lore Olympus Volume 2 by Rachel Smythe. Obviously, I am such a big fan of Lore Olympus. It is one of my favorite graphic novels, and every single time one of the new physical volumes come out, I just read it because I enjoy this story and these characters so much. In case you don't know, in case you haven't heard me screaming about this already, Lore Olympus is a Greek mythology retelling that basically retells the myth of Persephone and Hades, and it also focuses on a lot of different Greek myths and Greek characters, and is just absolutely amazing. The love story at the center of it is so sweet and so cute, and it's also very funny. Definitely check out the trigger warnings though. They are at the beginning of every physical copy in case you want to read this one, because it gets pretty dark at some points, but mainly it's just like a great time, and it's very sweet, and I cannot wait for volume 3 to come out. But yeah, I can't wait to revisit this one as well this weekend. Alright, so this is my little TBR so far. I feel like it probably will not take me too long to read Bloom and Lore Olympus, so maybe I'll start something else after that if I'm still like in the reading mood, in a reading kick. But I definitely feel like I'm going to start with A River Enchanted because I have been reading this book, no joke, for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks at this point, and I need to know how it ends because I'm definitely very, very excited about the story. So yeah, all of this to say, let's just dive into this. Let's start the reading, and I am very, very excited to take you along. I hope that you're going to enjoy this video. Let's do this. Hi, so it's a few hours later and I finally finished A River Enchanted, and thank God there is a sequel and it's supposed to come out this year because oh my gosh, this book was so good and the ending left me reeling. Honestly, I can't wait to see where this story is going to go. And I was right, it is definitely inspired by Scottish folklore, so if that's something that interests you in the slightest, then I would highly, highly recommend this book. It is so good. I really enjoyed like everything about it. The plot was great, the characters were great. I love the folklore elements, like I said. I thought the atmosphere was super vivid. I love that nature plays a very, very big role in this, as well as music. If these are themes that really interest you, then absolutely just pick up this book. It is amazing. And yeah, I love the characters, I love the relationship between them, and there are so many mysteries and so many twists and turns into this narrative. And yeah, it was just so incredible, and I cannot wait for the next one. Now I think I'm going to start Bloom, but it's actually still so hot in here, so I think I'm gonna go outside and sit on the balcony to read that one. And I'm so excited because I've been meaning to pick up this graphic novel for years, so very, very happy about the fact that it is finally happening, and I can't wait to see what I think. I'm on the balcony reading Bloom, and I'm not talking very loudly because I think everybody's windows are open and I feel very awkward about people hearing me, but it's really cute. I really like it so far. The illustrations are so amazing and I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen. The romance is starting to happen. We do love to see it. Hi everybody, it is the next day. It is Sunday now, and I am here to give you a little bit of a reading update because many things happened. So I believe that the last time that I spoke to you all yesterday, I was halfway through Bloom, and I have finished it yesterday evening, and this was definitely a very cute love story between these two boys who work at a bakery, and it was very wholesome. I think I really appreciate mainly the art. The art style of this is absolutely stunning. There are so many beautiful pages, especially like the full pages illustrations are absolutely amazing. I'm gonna try to find one right now for all of you. Like, one of my favorite was definitely this one. It's so beautiful. The way that the illustrator drew the water especially is very pretty. Like this, absolutely stunning. I love that it's all blue and turquoise and all of these tones. There are also a lot of these kind of pages where a lot of things are happening all at once, and like they're often baking and there are flowers everywhere. So yeah, I really enjoyed the art. I also really enjoyed the story. I thought the characters were very heartwarming. The main character was sometimes a little bit annoying in the sense that he wasn't like very mature sometimes about certain situations, so that was getting like just a little bit on my nerves. But other than that, like this was really great. It was so much fun and I would definitely recommend it. And I had said, I think at the beginning, that I had seen this being recommended to people who love Heartstopper. I definitely see the connection, but I do feel like Heartstopper goes into like, it delves a little bit deeper into the characters, and it also has more emotionally charged moments, whereas this one was mainly just fun and very sweet. And obviously it also talks about like family dynamic and stuff like that. But yeah, I just feel like Heartstopper just goes a little bit further in that sense, but this was definitely very enjoyable. Then when I finished Bloom, it wasn't very late, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna start reading Lore Olympus volume 2, and as was to be expected, I finished it in one go. I read all of it in one sitting, and this is of course absolutely amazing. I just deeply love this story and these characters, and once again, incredible art, like absolutely stunning illustrations. Actually, I think my favorite, yeah, this is my favorite panel right on the next page, and it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. So yeah, of course this gets 5 stars from me. It is sensational, amazing, never been done before, incredible, and etc. And I feel like everybody should read it. So if you still haven't picked up Lore Olympus, please do so. Do yourself a favor and read this book. But then that meant that I had actually gone through my entire TBR in one day instead of 2 as I had planned. So I had to pick a new book to read, and the one that I decided to read is, oh actually, let me put the dust jacket on for this one because you do want to see the dust jacket. It is so beautiful. The book that I decided to go with is Greek Myths, a New Retelling by Charlotte Higgins with drawings by Chris O'Feely. Basically, this is a collection of short stories or short myths, if you will, about different female characters from Greek mythology that we don't necessarily hear a lot about, or we don't necessarily hear their side of the story. And I read the introduction this morning, and the way that the author was talking about it, she said that she kind of wanted to create this collection that was about female characters and also about weaving, because the art of weaving in Greek mythology and also in that time period was deeply related to stories and how stories were told. So I think that's like a very interesting concept and perspective. So I'm definitely very excited to read this. And the first one is about Athena. There are 8 stories in total, and some of the names that I do recognize are like Penelope, Circe, Helen, Andromache, Ariadne, and there's also Philomela, whom I do not know, and also Alcitoe. I really do not know how to pronounce that name. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, the first thing that I see when I look that up is something about snails. So so I think it's supposed to be pronounced Alcitoe, which honestly I'm not really sure, but we'll see how that goes. And I am going to properly start this book now, and I will keep you updated.